I've listed 10 takeaways from this evening. And the first one is that we need a champion, and it was an excellent comparison to say that when we wanted to start Point Lisas, we had a champion. Now that we wanted to change our whole approach to fossil fuel, we have a champion. So there needs to be a champion for the agricultural sector and for food and sustainability. My question is that we've had significant failures at the government level. So is there any possibility for that champion to be or to come from the private sector, so it is not so dependent on the government, because governments historically seem unable to do what is necessary to transform the society? One of the second comments that was made, that is a good takeaway from tonight, is that we're stuck in terms of policy. What is the policy and how are we going to implement the policy? But first we need to have the policy, we need to have the strategic plan. Without those things, we will go nowhere. There's also the commentary about the use of carony lands, because houses have been built on carony lands, then that the number of acreage has reduced. So that's something that needs to be explored. A comment was made about planning and data, and that is a big failure in our country, that we don't have sufficient data to be able to make decisions that are data-driven. The comment was made about the food import bill, and that an analysis needs to be made about, really, is it a food import bill, or what are we importing and calling it under the food import bill? And how can we reduce that food import bill? We talked about the use of technology, and I would certainly remember Kent's presentation and the way he talks about technology. When he talks about a drone flying over aqua farms and being able to identify that a fish is sick. I mean, that is really advanced technology. The discussion about vertical farming, that is advanced technology. So we have the technology, we have the knowledge. We talked about that we need more than a plan for agriculture. We need really a comprehensive plan that speaks to agriculture, use of land, import, that speaks to health, that speaks to to reducing the non-communicable diseases. And all of those things have as their basis agriculture. And we talked about the need for synergy amongst the silos that exist. So that tonight's discussion was extremely rich, and there are a number of takeaways. And I thank Dr. Tiwari and Dr. Hosein and Professor Ganpat and Mr. Viera and Dr. Gonzalez and everybody who chose Friday afternoon, instead of doing other things that we sometimes do, to come here and have this conversation, because these national conversations will make a difference. I am certainly an optimist that it is just a matter of time before Trinidad and Tobago get our act together and do what is necessary to ensure that there is a future for other generations. Thank you.